Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit the ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Welcome everybody. Now let's take a look at the gold market. Well guys, the situation on the gold market is almost the same as on the weekly research. Our major concern on the gold market is that the price action in the recent couple of weeks looks not as bearish as it should be under the press of the positive fundamental data that comes from the US, and it makes me worry about the bearish perspective on the gold market. It seems that investors is not quite correctly treat the overall geopolitical tensions, because on the recent comments that I have posted in today's update on the text version on our forum, the comments follows that investors mostly treat the current situation as something temporary and not very say global, something really short-term and occasional. All this turmoil around Ukraine, Israel, Iraq treats as something short-term and some really just some negative surprise that should pass soon. But I suspect that this is not really quite so, because the situation on Ukraine and tensions between the West and Russia just becomes worse and worse day by day. The new conflict appears on the borders of the Russia and Armenia and Azerbaijan. That's really this is near the Turkey. This old conflict that lasts for the 2 decades by the current time, and they have been fired again. That really doesn't suggest. I suspect, and I really worry that this is not really short term, and that's really something that's really global. And maybe due to these reasons, we see that investors right now leave the gold market. This really significant drop in the open interest, while the net position hasn't been changed much, means that the as short positions and long positions were covered, were closed approximately in the same amount. That just means that investors start to reassess overall situation in the global economy to understand what's really going on. And I suspect that the impact of the sanctions on the Eurozone economy will be very significant. That will probably lead to the drop in the overall economy pace. That will lead to the drop on the stock market, as in the European Union and the United States. And that could put the gold in quite another role, and gold really could advantage from this, because the yield of the bond stands at the all-time lows right now, as in the European Union, as in the United States. If the turmoil will increase and the global tensions will increase, and the equities will start to drop due to the sanctions impact, the gold really could get the support, and probably this most flat action in the recent times just hints on this. So we do not see it clearly yet, but markets probably somehow feels this, and this could be the sign of that. Recall that in the weekly research we discuss the appearing of the bullish pattern on the weekly chart that suggests the taking out of these highs, and this is really impressive challenge. It's possible impressive challenge, and technically the one moment that just a bit worries me is that existence of the uncompleted targets slightly below these lows. This first target is this ABCD pattern. If you will even take a look at the starting point right here from this plunge down, you will see that still slightly lower than these lows. That's really the moment that holds me from taking the long position right now. And probably I need to get more clarification, more improvement from the market that the upward action will start and the market really abandons this target. Although this sometimes happens when the gold market abandons the significant targets, but this is really quite rare, and the odds do not let us to rely on this possibility. So we need some rock hard provement that the upward action has started and market should not will not continue move lower and will not hit these targets. And I am not sure with this right now. That's why currently we probably need to wait a bit and see what will really happen, because it's really possible that we will get either new lows here before any reversal will happen, or at least deeper retracement inside of this recent pattern. Okay. On the 4-hour time frame chart, we also have this ABCD minor ABCD pattern that also has the target slightly lower than this bottom. And in general, this target agrees with the 127 extension of this most recent swing. That let me think that we could get the butterfly here. For example, market will hit these targets, completes this butterfly, and after that probably we could get some reversal to the upside, because here also, guys, we have the bullish divergence. We also discussed right at the 618 support on the daily chart, on the daily, on the weekly. So if you contract the chart, you will see 618, very significant area. Okay. On the hourly time frame chart, another pattern that could be formed is the possible Gartner's triple 2 buy. The market will show just ABCD down and will not form, will not create the new lows. That also is possible. Anyway, guys, since we have some risk factor, and this risk factor stands with these ABCDs that haven't been completed yet, as this ABCD on the 4-hour time frame chart is that ABCD on the daily time frame chart, I think that we should not be hurried with the taking any position yet, at least with the taking the long position, because I see millions of times when the gold market looks like it has started move to the upside, but after that returns right back down, hits the target, and shows the reversal and continuation to the upside. Maybe the pattern will be greater than we see right now on the 4-hour time frame chart. Maybe the market will form some greater pattern. That's also possible. I can't exclude this totally. Anyway, we should not hurry right now, since it seems that some deeper retracement, at least the deep retracement down, will follow, as it will show in the hourly chart, or even market could take out of these lows and will show complete reversal pattern here. But the fact that in the medium-term perspective, gold market is not as bearish as it should be, based on the data that we see on the United States economy, from the comments on the mass media, on the TV, that's investors' points on the really positive information and data, numbers, speeches from the authorities, and so on. This gold market doesn't quite support this, and shows not really absolutely bearish action. It really seems a bit curious. So that's worrying me, and that makes me think about it. So let's see what will happen on the current week, how this retracement and action will finish around these targets, and what will be formed right here. But I call you to take the action, to take the positions only when we will get some clear patterns, either reversal patterns, or either market will hit the targets and will form something. It's better to wait a bit, and we'll see what will happen, because if any action will start on the gold market, this action will be really tremendous, and we will have a lot of time to take the position, and a lot of possibilities to take the position with this action.